This is Dog Rescue TV. Come, sit, subscribe, and stay a while.
Gentleman gives us tips, various tips. He's all over Detroit, so he sees dogs that he feels like need to be checked on. So he called me and he said, you know, he wanted me just to come over here and do a wellness check on this dog. The dog has no shelter. And so I said I would. So we're out here right now checking this poor boy, and he does look like he's in pretty good shape, other than he has no shelter. So the law here in Detroit does require that dogs that stay outside 24/7 have shelter. But we'll try to make contact with the owner, the homeowner here, and just ask him, you know, if they need some assistance, or, you know, why is the dog out here with no shelter? Perhaps they only put him out, you know, to go potty. We're not sure. So that's why we like to ask and find out. Yeah, actually what happened was the person who contacted us was running after a Chihuahua, then saw this dog. And it's dragging a chain or a lead. That's actually the nephew of the owner of this house. He just explained to us that the dog actually does go up into this porch area at night. He doesn't stay outside all the time. You know, he just gets put back here, I guess, for a minute to go potty, and then he gets brought back in. But we're still going to make contact with the owner and just tell him, you know, if the dog stays out here for any extended period of time, you need to have a dog proper shelter, you know, and things for the dog. And we'll offer him some assistance. If he wants to have the dog neutered, we'll pay to have the dog neutered, and just, you know, try to educate him a little bit. The reason why the truck driver called us yesterday is because he saw a Chihuahua running through the streets that had a leash, dragging a leash, and so he was following the Chihuahua who got away from him, and then he came across this dog. So we'll be out looking. This happens often. We'll be out looking for one dog or one situation, and then somebody calls us and, you know, oh, there's another dog over here. So our leads follow us in all different directions. You know, that's how we come across a lot of dogs here in Detroit. All right, now we're going to get a puppy.
Looking for the dog?
Yeah.
Larry just gave me your keys to the truck.
It's in that silver pickup truck right there.
Oh, the one with the dog?
Yeah.
I did tell her the puppy does have to be under 15 pounds because we don't have any big runs left at our veterinary hospital. So if it's more than 15 pounds, we will not be able to take the dog. Which it is more than 15 pounds.
Yep.
It's like, so,
It's a girl dog.
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so this is going to be our problem. We will not be able to take her. I was very clear. Oh, and she has, Lori, she's got puppies somewhere. So we're going to have to, okay, so this is not a puppy. This is a nursing mom dog.
Oh, she does.
And she's owned. So what we're going to have to do now is try to find her babies, because there'll be babies that are dying out there if we take her. All right, so
Yeah, baby, so we have to walk around with her.
where exactly did the dog show up? Does anybody know?
Yeah, firm right there.
Vinny, you
A
know
lot
where
of
it
times animals
showed up? Are you guys?
They live under that bridge.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Mamas. You're a good girl. Hi. Say hi, Mom.
What's your next move? What's going on
Now
here?
we're going to try to find her babies and see if she can lead us back home. We have a trick that we use.
What's that trick?
The trick is we play the sound of puppy crying music.
There it is. So she's got it there.
For 1 second, I'm just going to go tell them what's doing. This dog is owned, guaranteed. She's in too good a shape. Plus she has the choke collar on her.
Thank you. This is like
A new star. I don't know yet. I contacted Teresa. Because they need good homes.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Good, I don't.
Let's see that guy. Any name ideas?
You know, I don't know. I was gonna actually keep him. He's the bigger of the two, I think.
Yep. But you switched your mind?
Well, my kid did.
Oh.
How many total were there?
Oh, hi.
8.
Hi.
She's full-blooded German Shepherd, and you know the dad looked like this, kind of like brindly. So I just assumed
They
boxer
got
paid.
huge feet, though.
Yeah,
They
right.
might even been part mastiff. Look at the size of those feet. Holy God.
Hi.
Aren't they
Nice feet,
adorable?
baby.
Awesome. He's a great dog.
I love you. And I love you.
So yeah, they'll get good homes.
Oh, yeah.
Their feet are huge, though. They're gonna be.
I love you.
Oh, they're shot stuff.
I love you.
There you go. Same thing for the puppies. So yeah, we gotta get your female fixed.
Yes.
You want to come hang out at my house?
Yes.
I love you. He's like, get off me.
Will you stop?
What
Get
do
out
you
of my
think? You want to be on
There
film?
is something else. Isn't it?
He's so adorable.
So you got homes for the other homes. They're all good.
They're all good. They're all.
Oh, let's take a ride, shall we? Should we take a ride?
That's all.
You are a cutie. Super cutie. Oh, boy, you're a big, big boy, aren't you? Yes.
Turn the car on. It's hot. We're right here. Oh, my arm is breaking.
Oh, come on. You're fine.
They're cute, aren't they? They're gonna be big. That one's gonna be huge. Huge. What do you think Dad was? Oh, jeez. I'm trying not to be in the way, but she won't take the dang dog. Here's your friend. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll take
In the first round of shots and dewormed, I gave we got the records, the shot records. So we'll give them a Bordetella and coming back this way. Ariel or Sarah? Ariel or Sarah? Can I put it in the cook room? We're gonna spray these little babies.
And you know what? We'll put them both together.
Yeah.
Because I think that they'll do really well. We'll wash you guys up.
Who's this?
We're gonna wash you guys up after.
You want front line?
Yeah.
I'm with Dog Rescue. Hi, I understand you guys got a puppy in there?
Oh, I don't know. You'd have to go inside. They got it. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I just texted Heather, so thank you so much. Aw. So this poor guy. Hey, bud. What happened to you? Oh my God. Oh, this is not good.
I know. You see all that blood?
Yeah, this dog needs to see a vet immediately. He looks like he was severely attacked. So what happened? So tell us the story real quick.
Some two guys came up here. Well, they called. They're like, we have this dog. We found him in a box. He's very hurt. We don't know what to do with him. And I was like, bring him here. I know somebody we can call. We got this.
Yeah, I'm going to rush into emergency vet right now because he's torn up. So, hey, bud, we're going to, and he smells like infection too. So we'll get him to the vet immediately. How is he? What's his temperament?
They carried him in.
Okay.
They had him wrapped in that jacket thing, and I said, well, since you already had the report, can you just throw him in the cage?
Right.
I don't want to,
Right.
I don't even know if he can walk.
He don't look like he's moving very. Yeah, he looks like he's.
That's why he has those guys sit down.
Yeah, it's even worse than what the pictures depicted. So it's been a minute since he's had this because he's full of infection. I can smell the infection. Come here, bud.
His head looks swollen.
Yeah, he's got some contusions. Yeah.
Because it looks like he was dragged almost on that face sometimes.
Yeah. So I'm not sure that we'll be able to save him, but we're going to try. Come here, bud. I just don't want to hurt him. Are you friendly? I'm going to be honest. I don't think we're going to be able to save him, but we're going to try. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. I actually have some blankets out there. I just want to get them.
You got blankets in your truck?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, slide that trailer, yeah.
Yeah, that's a severe head injury we're looking at here.
Got a blanket or something we can wrap him in?
She's actually, I think she was, you want to hold that real quick?
Yeah.
I just need somebody to let me back in, that's all. Poor little dog took a beating.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's severe. Okay.
Come on, Hanson. Good one.
I love his little underbite.
I got you. We're going to go for a walk. You want to go for a walk? We're going to go get you kibbles and bits. Come on. Come on. Oh, big boy.
Thank you. Thank you. Can I just get a picture of you? You don't have any jealous girlfriends' wives? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Right here is fine.
Back seat?
Yep. And then I'll just tie his leash so in case he gets up, I don't want him to. No, that's a beating. Yeah. Because I don't see a lot of I don't see no road rash, bite marks.
Yeah.
But they'll be able to determine more. I was going to take him to Dick's, but I'm not sure they're capable of handling this.
He might have a broken jaw underneath this.
Yep, we'll get him. I'm thinking advanced medical care. He's all right. I'm not even going to leash him in.
Counts as a good beating, right?
That's bite wounds that I'm looking at there. All right, I'm going to rush him to the vet. Could have been, or sometimes people just have a big dog that attacks a small dog, or who knows. All right, thank you for calling us. I will absolutely. Oh shit. Today we received a call from the Highland Park Police Department stating that an extremely injured dog had been dropped off. This dog was found in a box. And two kind Samaritans found him. As you can see, he is severely injured. He has been, appears to be mauled and beaten.
Look at a couple of things. Anytime we're looking at an x-ray, a radiograph, anything that's black is air, like the air surrounding our baby. And anything that's whiter is something that would absorb x-rays, like lead letters, bones, or soft tissue. So keeping that in mind, this is the radiograph, or one of the radiographs or x-rays we exposed initially on the 29th of last month. And we're looking and we can see the this area here where this mandibular fracture is. We see a degree of bone, a jaw fracture. We can see some bone starting to want to heal and remodel in here. And here we can see where the break is. The other side, this would be the right side, this is the left side. The other side, as you can see, is nicely lined up. We are also seeing here on the top of the skull some area here where we're suspicious there might have been some injury here around the frontal sinus. We're seeing some gas under here, which we noted. Along with other soft tissues, there was gas and pus, and I believe it's coming here from the sinus. We see all this soft tissue swelling here, which was that abscess that we had seen. This structure here, that's a trachea tube. The trach tube. The baby was under anesthesia while we were doing this. Let's see, look at our x-ray you got.
Can you extrapolate, though, the type of trauma from when you, I mean, are you somewhat of a detective, too? So when you see all of this stuff, you try to, like, piece together, well, how does this happen, you know?
You try, but sometimes it's hard. And so it's, at this stage, you don't know. It could be anything. It could be some fall. It could be a dog fight. It could be some other type of other type of trauma. It's hard to say. We're looking here. We can see here. This is called the zygomatic arch, and we can see here on the affected side that there's a fracture there, which is consistent, which just makes you wonder. Then here's the area of the fracture. We also noticed when we had this baby under anesthesia that one of the teeth on the mandible or the jaw was fractured as well. And once this is healed up, then we will take care of that and get that fractured tooth out. So then if we go back here to today, we go forward, I should say.
So this was just today, some fresh rays.
These radiographs were exposed today. We can get this up to full size. We can even make it bigger if it makes it easier.
Oh, that's great. Perfect, yeah.
We see even more what we call periosteal reaction. This is the fracture zone. And it's doing okay. Here's that fractured tooth, but there's nothing getting upset under here. No, that tissue is pretty happy. And we like seeing that. We see this area of the frontal sinus. We certainly don't see all that soft tissue and gas density. Again, anything that's black is air in here. So this is improving a lot. We don't have the soft tissue density. Of course, the drain tubes are out.
And that's from infection, that soft tissue and the gases take place?
Well, it doesn't have to be, but in this case it certainly was, because we know we had all that pus in the pocket. And this pet was under anesthesia again at this time. That's where this line is. That's the trach tube. Now let's see if we move forward. We have another one. We can kind of rotate this around and get this up to full size. And here we see a more, it's easier to see that fracture on the right zygomatic arch. That's healed. Do okay. It's okay. We'll keep track of that. And we're doing okay. Here's the area it's harder to see on the left side on that mandibular fracture. The dental occlusion is not bad. Teeth come together pretty nicely. And so I'm hopeful that we'll have a good situation for this baby. We're doing a lot better.
You know, so it could have been, I guess, a dog bite that then those wounds healed.
But I mean,
I don't know. It's just.
I just feel like it's blunt force trauma because
it's
until you see that air. Because he had that blood in the air.
And the zygomatic arch, the jaw, like the cheekbone, is broke on this side, and the jaw on this side. So something like this plane of, you know, I don't know.
Just makes you wonder.
Yeah.
And
I definitely don't think
that
it
jaw was so straight. It wasn't like shattered. It was boom. You know.
So you think blunt force trauma?
It could have been a car too, and just the wrong right force at the right time. But some kind, I think trauma more so than a dog bite. Would be my guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And things have happened, but we didn't have anything else on the rest of the body.
Yeah.
So,
It's just. But I've seen also dogs that have gotten hit by a car that have absolutely no wounds, so you never know.
Yeah.
But
something was pretty hard.
It seems like there's.
So she still had live fleas on her.
She did. It's ridiculous. She's been sprayed and.
Yep.
Let me just put this.
I don't know if you're going to
She's a nice dog.
Whatever. But her skin's not.
We're gonna before we wake her up.
So yeah. So I don't think that there's.
Too, so yeah.
From a property management company, a landlord has evicted a tenant, and that tenant has left their dog behind. Now, obviously, you've been with us this morning. We've received 20 calls this morning. We've received a shitload of calls. So we can't take every single dog. We don't have a shelter. The dogs that we pick up go into medical boarding, and so we can't take every dog. This is a dog that we don't have room for right now. The property management company is on their way right here now. They're going to sign something stating that we can legally remove the dog. They do have an official eviction. So this dog is now the property of the property management company, so they have the legal right to sign the dog over to us.
He just wants some loving, right?
And food.
So right at the moment, there is no food here for him?
No.
Lori, how typical is this situation? How typical has it been?
This happens quite frequently. People move and they just leave the dog. And especially leaving it tied up. I mean, how's it supposed to... I mean, it's bad enough when they leave them running, but when it's tied up, they can't find food on their own, you know? Come here. He's a very strong dog.
Well,
Phil.
Hi, Phil. Who are you with?
Rondo Investment.
Okay, and this is one of your homes?
Well, it's one of the homes we manage.
All right, and the people who were previously living here, this was their dog?
Yes, and they just left the dog. It's been here roughly like 4 or 5 days.
Okay. Terry, it's my understanding that others have been called about this, right?
Yes, that's what this lady down here told us. I guess somebody called the Humane Society also. And
Yes, we called them and a couple other agencies, and then we got in touch with you guys.
So nobody responded?
Well, they responded. They actually sent somebody out, and I guess they fed the dog, but I didn't have enough room, so.
Do you know who responded that way?
I forget, it was one of the ladies in the office that called, so.
Okay.
What's the house number again?
Santa Rosa.
Okay, so I'll have you print your name and sign, and he has told me that an official eviction has been done, so now the dog is their legal property to sign over to us.
He was being treated badly.
They used to beat him.
Yeah, they beat him. My mom was sitting on the side porch, I think it was 2 months ago, and the dog had gotten away, and he'd run down there about 3 or 4 blocks, and the guy walked down and found him.
Anything like that again, please contact me.
Yep. See, that's part of the problem. See, that's why I want to do this job. And yes, I get excited with my hands.
There shouldn't be any holes in the system here, right?
This is insane, you know. you've got neighbors witnessing this dog being starved and beaten, and they come out, and just because the dog's not outside, they leave. You know, you can't knock on the door and say, "Can I see your dog?" I mean,
well, we were telling the people inside,
yeah,
but they never go to the door.
You know, so then they move out and leave the dog, and still nobody will come pick him up. You know, I have to come down on my off day.
Thank you.
So
Thank you
it's just
very much.
insane.
And if you do see abuse, if you could take a picture.
It's just insane. It's just insane.
Because then we have enough evidence to get somebody locked up. They shouldn't be hitting dogs.
They shouldn't be doing any of that stuff
Right.
to dogs.
And we need your help in order to change that. You know, it's the community that.
Well, some people don't consider dogs family.
Right.
That's the problem.
Do you have a dog?
I have a little cute Shih Tzu. She's a rescue. Somebody dumped her under the trunk of a car. My dog.
So I'm currently on the west side of Detroit, and I've been surveying across the city, and when I run into people, I ask them what's going on in their neighborhood. And a fella just mentioned to me that he believes that there are puppies, if not dead puppies, in this house I'm about to check out. Let's go see. This is the house. Let's go check it out. Hello? So far, I do not see any pit bull puppies, at the moment, at least.
I don't want to leave the camera.
Thank you. You're welcome. I'll get you guys for just a second.
Say bye-bye, Maestro.
Yeah, he's bored with the whole thing. So it's currently so this is Tom McPhee with the American Strays team with the World Animal Awareness Society and WA2S Films, and I'm currently in the process surveying for dogs here, and we're on the near east side and we've come across this fella who we're going to try to determine if he has an owner or place that he goes yet. Looks like he's mangy. Not so hungry though. Hi, buddy. What's going on with your back? You get scars everywhere. Have you been out on the street? What you doing?
Make sure you subscribe and like the video. It helps us reach more dog lovers.